Hey, baby. It's the end of the season today, but I was just calling because today would be your dad's birthday. I know you miss him, and I do too, so if you have time to talk today, just give me a call back. I'm around. And congratulations on finishing your first NBA season. I can't wait to see what's next for you.
You feeling good?
Well, Prez, let's get it. Prez, everything cool? Today would have been my dad's birthday, man. It's gonna be 63. Never got to see me play on his birthday because the season was never that long. Just thinking about how it would have been a nice gift for him. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I remember you talking about it. What, 5 years ago? I mean, it's all right, man. I think about him all the time, but just thinking about him extra heavy today. Yeah, I mean, I get that. There's nothing wrong with that, all right? And there's nothing wrong with talking about it either.
Yeah, that's right, Prez. And you know we all got your back here. I mean, physical injuries and things, that's easy. But dealing with loss, things like that, that takes longer, especially if you fight against it.
I appreciate it, especially coming from you guys. Anyway, don't want to be a downer, but we'll talk and celebrate after the game. Right now, we should get focused. All right, let's get it. Orange juice. OJ. All right, X.
Yeah.
The 2K Sports Pregame Show, presented by Kia.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in style here on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. This is a game they'll want. A win will give them the fourth best record in the NBA. That's a nice designation to have. And Shaq, we finally reached the last game of the regular season. It has been a wild ride, man. up until now. But let's talk about the playoffs.
Yeah, the playoffs is where the real competition starts. The best of the best going head to head. Everything, the focus, the intensity is all taking up a notch. That's my French accent.
Why? Why the accent?
Because I wanted to sound elegant.
Why the accent, man? Why?
All right, because I'm going to France after the game.
Okay.
Okay, good. No, it's looking
makes
for a
a lot of
straight
sense
answer.
now.
How about
I mean,
you, Jet?
I tell you, for some reason, teams that barely squeezed in the playoffs, they're happy to just be here. But for some teams who's competing for the NBA championship, this is it. Season starts today. They're ready to go.
You want to toss it to Kevin Harlan with your accent?
Kevin, back to you wherever you are. I'm on the plane, eating grapes and French cheese and French fries, of course.
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And before... Okay, David, much appreciated.
And for the Lakers, much relief this summer when they retained their top draft pick. Their pick was top 3 protected. If it had fallen to 4th or 5th, it would have belonged to the Sixers. About a 50-50 shot. They held on, and the LA faithful breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Mozgov. Williams is out there with Russell. Then there's Gian Leon, and it's Ingram in at the small forward. Just 2 to shoot. Mozgov's shot is off. And here are the Warriors now. And the Lakers with the much-needed talent infusion adding to the young core of D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, and Jordan Clarkson.
And now with last season's farewell tour to Kobe Bryant in the rearview mirror, they can really commit to looking forward and rebuilding.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
And look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
And the shot falls short this time. Here's the general, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That one on Mozgov. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from the general. The Lakers off to a slow start. 6-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Shot to stop the run. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Pachulia. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Pachulia's got his first 2 points of the night.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%, can't do better than that. And the Lakers head coach, Luke Walton, played almost his entire career in LA, winning 2 titles along the way. Always known for his tremendous IQ for the game.
Here's the general. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
That's good from the general.
Just absolute domination in this one. For the general, he's already up to 11 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused.
Over the last couple months, the scope of that for Durant.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Ingram, defended by Durant. Can they get it? And it's Ingram missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The general passes to Durant. To the middle. Here's the general. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Julius Randle's checked in for Mozgov. Nance comes in for Gianlina. Luol Deng is checked in for Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Williams.
And one thing I don't think Kevin Durant gets enough credit for is his mental toughness.
Good point.
He is rarely shaken or thrown off his game if things aren't going his way, and always remains focused on winning and doesn't let too much throw him off course.
Offensive rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Deng gets a wide open look from outside off the mark. Warriors leading by 16. Down low, the general. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. The general's got 16. And with the...
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk.
Floating around.
Yeah, and that can wear on a player when all the media is talking about your future. Durant has done a great job of blocking out the media the last few seasons and just focusing on winning. I mean, his focus on the court is a big part of why he is so consistent game to game.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Curry with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 16. Calderon, that's for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Ill-advised shot there.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
The stupendous finish in traffic. Calderon's got his first basket.
And I love how calm and collected Calderon was on that little finish inside. And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Clarkson kicks to Randle. Count that one.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's the general. He's guarded by Calderon. No good from the general. Clarkson with the ball. Last game out, he had 14. 1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. And Kevin Durant always in the gym.
Comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying.
Year by year improvements until it... And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And then for Los Angeles, Randle's checked in for Deng. Clarkson comes in for Williams, and it's Russell in for Huertas.
I'm
a lot of
Prez,
defense at the
and I
forward
approve
spots
that
with
steal.
Iguodala and Green.
Presidential
The General
pardon.
is out there with McCall, and it's Verjao in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Russell, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Screen by Russell. Here's Ingram. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Curry's checked in for Golden State. And the Lakers also making a switch. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Ingram. Russell kicks to Calderon. Nance against Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And, you know, Jordan Clarkson, a slashing combo guard with good size, played his college ball at the University of Missouri. He's a good ball handler. He can play either guard spot and really good operating in the pick and roll.
And the Lakers making a change here. Deng's checked in. The pass to the General. And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level.
Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness.
Does he ever?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. It's Curry outside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The kick out to Deng. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Knocked away.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Releases. The Lakers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they performed. And it paid off.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. Listen up.
Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone, as we take a peek at Coit Tower with the skyline of gorgeous San Francisco just behind. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You know, the General has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and drawing.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Gian Leon is out there with Randall. Then it's Williams. Then there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Nice D from Durant. The Warriors shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. The shot's good from the general.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Russell kicks to Randall. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Julius Randle grew up in the game of basketball. His mother played collegiately, and she was his first coach.
And she coached him well, guys. I mean, he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. He helped Kentucky reach the national championship game and was the number 7 pick in 2014. I think he's already demonstrated he can play at a high level, and expectations are that he'll continue that here in the NBA.
Now the feed to Pachulia. Down low and stolen by Russell. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
We're better
and the whistle
than that.
blows. It's going to be on the general. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
Well, Russell with great size for the point guard position at 6'5". He's not the most explosive athlete, but guys, you think that'll ever hold him back?
I don't necessarily think it will, Kevin, because he's shifty, he's crafty, he's deceptive enough as a lefty. I think he'll be able to be effective offensively. The question mark is more at the defensive end of the floor. Will he be able to stay in front of people and use anticipation and film study to overcome what he might lack athletically? He's a good defensive rebounder for his size, and I think his size will actually help him in all aspects of defense.
The general and the Warriors take on 2 more.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
There's the screen. Randall dishes to Russell. Picked by Randall from downtown. Cans it from downtown. He's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Bit of an oversized playmaking guard allows Russell to see over and around defenders. Great look there.
To the inside. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Passes to Randall. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Julius Randle, 6'9", 7-foot arm span, not elite length at power forward, but he is athletic.
And he's strong and quick too, Kevin, an NBA-ready frame, and I think he's an excellent rebounder. You can never dismiss or discount that. It's almost like the ball finds him. He's so good at tracking it down.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Farajao comes in for Jaja Pachulia, and it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. There is Zhao, passes to Livingston. 3 on the clock. Again, Golden State.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
Russell with a wide-open look, and the Lakers with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
A moment here now for an injury report.
Unfortunately, it does not look good at all.
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a powerhouse franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. Coach Kerr takes a cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear. Draymond Green explained, you're not going to be scared or back down from anyone, but have appropriate fear, which just means respect them. Respect that they can beat you. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. It's always about focus.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here's Calderon. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, Calderon is very sneaky on his drives. He knows exactly how to create enough space for him to finish.
Golden State moving the ball around. Lets it go from the wing. Again, Golden State.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Clarkson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Williams. No good there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a... And we're getting underway here in the... Generally's checked in for Sean Livingston. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The General in at point guard. Iguodala out there with Looney. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's McCaw in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Here's the General. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That free throw, good from the General. Both free throws, good from the General.
Easy out here.
LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Varejao.
And you know, D'Angelo Russell, a one-and-done player out of my alma mater, the Ohio State University, came into the NBA at only 19 years old, and there were questions about his maturity. He had some friction with teammates, and the coaching staff questioned his seriousness at times. I hope he can mature and grow into being a pro quickly because he's got tremendous talent.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Clarkson kicks to Russell. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the big controversy for Russell, accidentally leaking personal information about his teammate. Things got pretty sticky out in Los Angeles.
Yeah, definitely a major misstep on the part of Russell, but he has to get right with his teammates now. And we've all done things that we regret. We'd like to have mulligans on, especially in our youth. So your hope is that he'll learn and grow from it and be able to move on.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. A floater. Now Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Russell. That one good for 2. Russell's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, he's so good at creating shots in that mid-range area. D'Angelo, a difficult guy to stay close to.
The General passes to McCaw. To the wing on the left. The General. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
It's good. The General's got 40 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And after having fallen behind in this season series, tonight they avenged themselves, taking the final game of the year between these two, finishing at 2 up and 2 down against the Lakers.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the General. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Russell dishes to Dang. And the Lakers with another miss. Here's the General. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That's good from the General. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from the General. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Calderon. Here's Huertas. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And you know, a player with Calderon's experience is going to be able to find the open man on that play every time.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Here's the General. Dishes it to Varejao. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Huertas. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Good, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.